Hello everyone, Sean here once again. We are back on another poly bridge. This is World 4 number 12, Trailblazer. Alright, so truck goes, then we get hydraulic, then car goes. Oh, there's a turnaround here, so... Okay, so tow truck actually. Tow truck has to get across and back, but in the meantime, C has to get up there, so we can't just put a straight across bridge. So what I think we're going to do here is let's just make a nice strong bridge there. And we're probably going to make this into a drawbridge in which we plan on the car just going right through there. So if we could, let's turn on triangles here. We're just going to build a normal bridge here. We're going to plan on this piece breaking away, which means we must support that. Let's try and just use wood here. I think we can just get away with just wood. Can we connect both of those pieces there? Just barely? Maybe? No. Okay. Okay, and then connect that there. Oops. Let's make sure this holds our truck first and foremost. It does. We actually didn't brace this part here, so that makes perfect sense why that fell down. Alright. Still under budget, so if this is anywhere near what we need to do, we should be good. Now, I have a feeling this the car is going to hit right here, unfortunately. Yeah, we need to open it the other way. So, let's... If we're going to open this piece here, I think we might actually want to open both pieces. So why don't we even do this? Don't even worry about that piece there. Just a little bitty trapdoor. Yeah, if we... Well... You know what? No, let's go back to that. Let's go back to what we had. But we're going to open it the right way, and I'm going to increase this just a little bit to make sure he does go out this piece and doesn't hit this piece at all. So, there's a slight change to the exact same plan, which should also give a little bit more reinforcement right there. So that piece goes up. It's going to have to go farther for sure, but let's see if this car... Nope, slams into that piece right there. So, do we want to... There's a couple of options. Do we want to try and lift the whole thing, or do we want to... just try and keep this guy going right out this piece and not worry about that one. So let's try what we just did. First and foremost. Oh, we gotta go farther than that. Okay. I think what we might have to do is actually keep this down like that and give a few more. And we can't just go straight there. That'll be too aggressive of a turn. But if we do that, we should be all right. Strap that in there. Give some support there. Might even want to support this right here. That stays with 2. All right. I do want this to contract more. There we go. Okay. So, tow truck safely across. This should contract a little bit more and give some room. Alright, so we are on the right path. We are absolutely on the right path. Let's just reinforce those. And then I'm going to slow this down to 20%. So we can make sure... Oh, let's slow it down to 20% where we get a little bit closer there. Okay. Okay, so going from this piece to this piece here was too steep of a curve. So let's give it a little bit more there, a little bit more there. So we're just going to keep going until this... I'm just going to go faster. So we're going to try and adjust this to make sure this bottom piece doesn't break. Perfect, doesn't break. So now let's go back, do it again, and let's play that second part nice and slow. I think I know what's going on here. I think it's just snapping right. Yep, just tapping that piece as it goes across, which happens to make it land in exactly the right spot on its wheels, but we cannot afford to have that bridge break at that point. So let's try and raise this ramp just a hair. I have a feeling that might cause some issues, exactly what we just did. So back to 200, get everybody across, get this open. Now he goes too far. Okay. So, do we have to go steeper then? Steeper comes at a price. Steeper does come at a price. The steeper we go, the more we have to worry about this piece and the clearance here. And the more we have to worry about that there's just too much force that we have to redirect from horizontal motion to vertical motion. And we do want this to scoop. We want this angle to be quite high, so this has to really scoop. But that means a lot more force needs to be applied. This is absolutely going to crash. Yeah, so from here to here, too aggressive of a turn. I wonder if we can solve this just by going slowly here. Have this more of a controlled curve, rather less, what am I trying to say? More of a continuous curve, less of a polygonal curve. That's a word, right? Polygonal? Gotta be. Okay, we can strap that in here. This is going to be pretty aggressive as we built it. Let's shore this up just a little bit, and I am going to want to brace a part of this against a wall eventually. Okay, we are fairly far over budget at this point, so I just want to prove the concept first, and then we can work on the actual implementation. What do we break? What do we do? Oh, yeah, this piece here has to be part of 2. That's what we broke. Okay. Now back to it here, and I'm going to slow it down once again. It is a very, very aggressive turn. Okay, so I don't think that's the way we want to go. Let's go back. I'm sorry for all the mouse squeaks here. Let's go back to where it was functioning. When he flew too high. Nope. Okay, was that the point? I forget exactly where this was that this worked, so we're going to start from here. I'm just going to edit from there. Yeah. Oh, he actually hit it, so we don't have to worry about that. I must have just changed something there and not realized, but I changed it to the right thing where he'd actually hit it, so he doesn't land up there. But he does hit it. And our truck obviously makes it across both ways. Just clips it. And we are under budget, so let's go back to 200% and let our very slow truck make its way back across. We are under budget and good to go. Trailblazer. Alright. Is this the common wisdom? Is this the way that most people are doing it? This one opened 2 hatches. Yeah, just clipped the flag and kept on flying. That one opened a bridge in both ways, just wildly cleared the runway there. This bridge lifting just the end, having a really big run up. Oh, and he clips the edge just to get that. He actually gets both flags. Does that mean the tow truck pushes him out of the way when he gets there? Sure does. All right. Yeah, so a couple interesting approaches here. We've got the ones that are shortening the run to make sure he doesn't go as far. So this ramp launches from earlier, whereas this one launches from much later, but gives a steeper. Oh, and he slams into the bridge to actually land up top. Interesting. Without that braking, it's quite impressive. Yeah, lots of ways to do this one, but the actual implementation is fairly similar. A lot of them being that central. Oh, this one broke as a part of it. So yeah, lots of ways to do it. Let's see if we can come up with a. This one's very over-engineered. $808,000. Just to move that section of bridge. Quite over-engineered. Compared to one of $13,000. If you were, if that's your taxes, your public taxes, you'd be quite upset if somebody spent $808,000 on a bridge that could only cost, that we could get away with $14,000. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And share this video with anyone you think would enjoy these kind of games. That's all for now, and we will see you all in the next one.